Okay, today we are here at Lifeline Fire Systems in Dublin, Virginia, and with me is Brandon Marshall from Lifeline, who's going to give us some education on what to look for in a fire system and what a fire suppression system is. So, Brandon, I'm new to racing. I'm building my first car. I have no idea what this fire suppression system is that ChumpCar is requiring me to use. What is a fire suppression system, and what do I need to look for?
Well, a fire suppression system is just that. It's there if a fire happens. It's there to suppress the fire. And your ultimate goal in any racing or auto fire should be to get out of the vehicle. Your two main suppressants are going to be AFFF, which is aqueous film forming foam,
Okay.
and then Novec 1230. AFFF is that it's a foam, water based. Comes out. Its main goal is to basically coat the area, suppress the fire that way, but then also helps prevent reignition by coating the area.
And this is the stuff, the foam is the stuff that gets to wash the inside of my car out so
Yes.
that it's nice and clean after the fire?
Very good cleaning agent. Does leave a residue, so
Okay.
there is definitely some cleanup there to be had. It's been used for many years. Really no reason to replace it because it is effective.
Okay.
Novec is kind of a new thing. There's been many gas forms of suppressants in the past. Novec is the newest. It's made by 3M. It's stored as a liquid, but with our nozzles, when it sprays out, it actually atomizes, turns into a gas, and is able to fill the volume of the car and able to attack the fire a little bit better.
Okay.
It actually creates a barrier between the flame and oxygen, so it attempts to choke the fire out.
Okay.
And where it does evaporate, it actually doesn't leave any residue, and it's completely safe for electronics.
Awesome. So what type of systems, the size systems do I need to look at? I know ChumpCar, our rule book, we mandate you got to have at least a 2-liter system. What sizes do you offer, and what do teams need to consider when they're picking the size of their system?
So we've got quite a few different sizes. We do have that 2.25 liter system, which is a 2-nozzle system, one for the engine, one for the cockpit. It's not our favorite. We do feel that this 4-liter AFFF right here should be the minimum in any ChumpCar vehicle that you see at any event. But the 2.25, we like that system better than a handheld that you might find in another racing series, or even better than a system that doesn't work properly.
Right.
Again, this is what we want to see in anything. This Novec system is a step up. This has the same fire suppression capabilities as this system does, but you can see it's much smaller, much lighter, takes up a lot less space, just a lot cleaner package.
And I have seen these show up recently, and they look really compact, and they fit in the car well, tight spaces.
Right. And you actually get more nozzles with this system. This is a 4-nozzle system, 2 engine, 2 cockpit. This is a 6-nozzle system. You're going to still put 2 on the cockpit, but this is actually 4 engines, so you get better coverage.
Oh, wow. All right, so now we know a little bit about the foam system versus the Novec gas system. I now have heard all this, and I think, you know what? I think Lifeline has got a good product. I want the best for my drivers, and I've picked my system. I've got it in my car, and something happens, and I blow it off. What do I do to recharge this?
So we do service here in our Virginia facility. That said, we've got a whole network of servicing dealers throughout the states. All of that information is listed on our website, and I can certainly get that to you as well. But yeah, just give us a shout, or you can contact one of our servicing dealers.
Okay.
And we can get you taken care of.
Awesome. So I get my system recharged. How many times can I recharge it before this bottle's no good? And in other words, does this go bad, and do we need to have the bottle recertified?
You do. Each bottle, with many manufacturers, have a 10-year life cycle, you might call it. After 10 years, the bottle is void. But at the same time, each bottle, whether it's AFFF or Novec, does have a 2-year service requirement.
Okay.
And what we do at that point, the fluids can break down in AFFF. Novec, not so much. The main reason you do it for Novec is just to make sure all the components are still there and working, because things can go bad. AFFF actually has salts and other chemicals in it that can break down and just begin to deteriorate that bottle lining.
Okay.
We don't have to do it with the Novec because it will actually absorb water, so we don't want that in there. But the AFFF, when we get them back, we do a full strip down, rinse them out, clean them, inspect each component, replace any O-rings, seals, anything like that needs to be replaced. Actually replace the Schrader valves in them, and just clean them up, make sure they're like new again. So that's required every 2 years. There is a service label that will go on beside the serial label.
Okay.
So when you guys are checking that during tech inspection, it'll be very easy to read.
Okay. Yeah. And what is one of these systems going to cost? So we're building a car, and ready to pull the trigger on it, and I want to know how much do I need to get out of my teammates to put into to the system here? What are these going to sell to me for?
So this AFFF system, again, this is what we feel should be the minimum in any sports car. This is a $400 system. There are different variations. This is a steel mechanical pull. We do offer aluminum, electric, with that better technology. There's a little bit more of a price. Same thing with this, but we've worked hard on this particular system here. This is a $700 Novex system. Again, steel mechanical, but that gets it into an affordable price range with much better benefits because it is a better suppressant than this larger system.
I know myself, I'd like to have the gas in my car. So another question I'd like to ask you, why Lifeline?
So we think what we do, we excel very good at. Our UK partners, that's where all the magic happens, really. That's where our full technical team is. And on a much greater scale, what we do in motorsports is easy compared to our military and defense applications that they do over there. Those things, they have to be able to put out engine fires on these big haulers that carry 12 soldiers through the middle of the desert. So they're constantly bouncing around, and they have to be able to survive an ID blast.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it still works.
So it's battle tested.
Right. Exactly. So really, when you take that technology and put it into this is simple. The constant work that our technical team does, constant just development, staying ahead of regulations that are going to come or that are coming. They just do a really good job with that, and it keeps us ahead of the game.
Awesome. Hey, it works for your race car too, which is just as hostile environment sometimes, isn't it?
Right.
So, well, awesome. Guys, there you got Lifeline Fire Systems. You'll know a little bit more about it. Hopefully, when you're building your new car, you have a more informed decision here about which system you want to put in your car, and hopefully you don't have to use it in the future, but if you do, you've got a Lifeline fire suppression system in your car, the official fire suppression system of ChumpCar World Series. Brandon, thank you for your time today.
Absolutely.